Government shutdown still looming. Donald Trump said at one point that it is the president's fault if it ever happens, so we will, for the first time, agree with him. Now, White House says furlough workers, everyday people who work in the federal government, and also the U.S. military, by the way, protecting the nation, and they give a damn about the Department of Defense and protecting the country. Hegseth made a huge speech, and I won't give them a paycheck because it won't stand up to the tyrant that took it away. That's what you're dealing with. They aren't owed back pay either, according to the administration. Here it is.
Is it the White House's position that furloughed workers should be paid for their back pay?
I would say it depends on who we're talking about. I can tell you this, the Democrats have put a lot of people in great risk and jeopardy, but it really depends on who you're talking about. But for the most part, we're going to take care of our people. There are some people that really don't deserve to be taken care of, and we'll take care of them in a different way, okay?
He's not talking about a political opponent. He's not talking about a CEO of a major corporation that has somehow did something adverse to the American people. What he's talking about, who he's talking about is, well, you, a worker, a person who goes to work. He's talking about the context of us, of America, of people who work. Specifically in this case, for the federal government. They don't deserve to be taken care of. Well, yes, they do if they went to work. Yes, they do if they clocked in and clocked out. Yes, they do. This is the largest employer of human beings and Black human beings as well in America, the federal government. He has decided to talk against the largest workforce that has a singular entity connection, the federal government. There is no singular entity that employs more people. Put it up full mass. You got day 7, government shutdown. No end in sight. As Senate Democrats for the 5th time rejected a Republican-backed bill to fund the government through November 21st. Now, Trump has shown how little he cares about federal workers. Now, Trump will continue to blame the Democrats. It's an insane notion. Here's what Democrats need to do. Don't mess this one up. Stop hopping on every show that grants you an opportunity if you don't know what you're saying. Let Trump get all the attention. Let him continue to hold press conferences with a Republican patsy near him. Let him continue to answer for his own blunder. Let him continue to take all the credit and get all the questions about why mama them won't be getting a check. And he becomes the face of the crisis, as he should be. The president just stated federal workers do not deserve their back pay either. Quote, it depends, he says, on who you're talking about. Trump said Tuesday in response to a question from a reporter on back pay, quote, I can tell you this, the Democrats have put a lot of people in great risk and jeopardy, but it really depends on who you're talking about. Well, which one is it? The Democrats, or depends on who you're talking about? And if you already know in your mind that it depends on who you're talking about, that means that you've been talking about some people. Who have you been talking about? Who may not be getting their back pay? Quote, for the most part, we're going to take care of our people. Our people. There are some people that really don't deserve to be taken care of, and we'll take care of them in a different way. End quote. Trump's remarks come as a new legal analysis from the White House saying that 750,000 employees furloughed during the shutdown are not entitled to back pay when they return. Their total compensation would be around $400 million, okay? Trump is going to spend that on his ballroom. So the White House and Republican leaders in Congress have previously said They will not negotiate healthcare policy after the government is reopened. But Trump said he's started talking to Democrats about the subject. But remember, it was Trump that federal workers should be paid. Remember, it was Trump who said this, should be paid back pay. 2019 law signed by Trump states the federal workers who are furloughed during a lapse in government funding, quote, shall be paid for their period of lapse, end quote. The law states that it applies to any government funding lapse after December 22nd, 2018. You see, if you had a real press corps, they would have posed that question. But you don't. He talks about, well, some people just don't deserve it. You don't even get a follower. Who the hell are you talking about, some people? What about the law you signed that said, yeah, they have to? What about that one? What about 2018, 2019, you? We don't have to talk about the ongoing policy. However, Trump decided to blame Democrats for the shutdown still and basically did not get challenged in real time. It's very sad. These are real people. He's utilizing people. And I said this before. He's utilizing people as leverage to make Democrats do his bidding. It's antique as hell. It's the superhero villain dynamic. The villain knows that the person who actually wants to help somebody will care more about the people than about themselves. And so they utilize the people as the pawn. And Democrats are not heroes, but you understand the context of Trump being the villain and utilizing people. He has gone far beyond political competition here. All right, Sharon, thoughts here?
Yeah, this is what some of the cruelest kidnappers do. Even people who kidnap children. And then I watch a lot of FBI files, Doc, and then they even call the victim's parents and do all kinds of seedy things, knowing that they'll do anything to support and get back their loved ones. And they're hoping that Trump is hoping that he can put the pressure points on us to a horrific degree. And then the Democrats will capitulate. And it's only going to get worse from there.
Yeah, it's very sad. Day 7, we will bring updates to keep you informed.